It was good. I mean, I think there's some stuff. I mean, just processing, seeing the field, seeing what defenses are doing, and then just being able to react to it. There's a few things that I'm sure I'm gonna look at tomorrow and just feel like, man, it just can happen a little bit faster. But man, it did feel good to be out there playing football again.
You had a great first half. Second half, there were some key moments where I didn't know if it was you were expecting the ball on one shoulder and it went to the opposite. Is that normal timing from being out, or what was that?
Yeah, it's just tough. It's tough. There's a lot that goes into those where you're putting your foot in the ground, and Matthew's getting the ball out and trusting you to read you a spot. So at the end of the day, it really comes down to me being able to set my angles and trust Matthew to put the ball where it's supposed to be. And I think it's something we're going to watch the film and be able to see kind of what we want to do in those situations. Most of the time that happens, that's just me doing a better job of setting that angle to make sure that I'm being friendly to the quarterback.
Cooper, in a game that was so close but yet so far, what was the most frustrating thing for you, especially in the second half?
Yeah, well, shoot, I think the defense gave us some opportunities there. I think offensively we just got capitalized. There's a huge turnover. Kello gets that pick in the end zone, and that's something that you want to turn that into the points offensively. And we just kind of stalled out there, didn't execute as well as we should. And, against a good team, against a good Eagles team that possesses the ball like they do, they really make you play a really good game offensively, and just a few too many mistakes. But, man, it just felt like it was right there. It was right there for us. Just got to go watch this film, execute just a little bit better, and make a few more plays. And, I think we're a really good football team.
There was a lot of creativity in the offense, play calling wise, bunches and stacks to get you wide open early. What was the biggest difference in the second half?
Yeah, well, I think one, it's just how Sean wants to call the game as well. I mean, we got a lot of good football players, so you see, some stuff that Puka was able to do there in the second half come alive, and I think Tutu even had a few shots, down the field, but man, we just miss them. And so, I think Sean did a good job and Matthew, of just kind of taking what the defense was giving them. They did a few things where they're, moving the safety over, cheating the safety a few times. Slay started following me around a little bit. So credit to the defense for the Eagles defense for doing what they did, and like I said, it's right there for us. We got all the guys that can make these plays, all the guys that are going to do the right stuff even this week to be able to prepare to go and do that. And I think we're going to grow into a really good team, and down the line make those plays and hopefully have a different outcome.
We're asking for your analysis as not just a player tonight, but also the previous 4 games and coaching and working with these guys on the sideline in game. What has been the difference in some of the repeated issues entering that third and fourth quarter after super productive first halves?
Yeah, well, we got to go back and watch the film. We really need to watch the film and see what that is. I think at the end of the day, it comes down to us executing. And you see a lot of stuff in the first half, and you kind of see the pattern, see what you're getting, and then that they make some adjustments. We got to come out, we got to be able to adapt and respond to that. And I'm not saying coach, I'm saying as players, you got to run your routes and understand that things are going to be different. You might be running the same route, but they're playing it differently. In the second half, they made some adjustments, and trying to give the coach and give Sean, give Matthew the widest range of successful outcomes, no matter what look you're getting. And I think we got to do a better job of that, and we'll be critical of ourselves watching this film tomorrow.
It was your first game with Puka Nacua. You had a really good 39-yard pickup, which led to his touchdown. He had a fumble, which you recovered. What was kind of your experience playing with the rookies for kind of first time?
Yeah, man, it's fun being out there with him, and just his joy, the excitement that he has playing this game. He plays it physical, and he has fun out there. So it's good. It's fun playing with him, and he's just going to continue to get better, which is crazy to say. As good as he's been, he's just going to continue to get better. And I understand that this isn't a perfect game, and you're not going to play a perfect game every week. You're not going to play a perfect game probably ever. But there's going to be times you got to grind through some stuff, and I thought he did a good job responding to some stuff that obviously some plays that he might want back. And but man, he's just the same Puka Nacua that he's been through these last 4 weeks, and put his head down and got back to work.
Thank you, Cooper.
Thank you, guys.
I guess just that extra little bit of strain that coach has been talking about, just that extra little push, the extra fighting of the plays that the under routes that I had that I let go, and just the fixing those little minor details where the plays that we're not executing to our finest.
Can you describe that touchdown right before half? It seemed like Stafford just threaded it.
Every time he throws the ball, he's absolutely threatening it. But he told me in the huddle, like, I'm going to give you a chance to be able to make a play. And so they were kind of sitting underneath me earlier in the game, so it was nice to kind of get a vertical route. And whenever number 9 puts the ball out there, I always got to come down with it. He makes it easy.
The
What do you
quarterback
take
that you
away
beat
from playing
was
with
James
Cooper?
Bradbury, a Pro Bowler. I mean, how did that make you feel that you're a rookie beating a Pro Bowler into the end zone?
I guess pretty sweet, but just thinking that I got to execute my job when number 9's looking my way, especially when he's telling me pre-huddle that he's going to give me opportunity to maximize the opportunity.
What do
was
you
it
take
like?
away from playing with Cooper for the first time in a game?
The game comes really easy. It just flows kind of naturally, and being able to ask questions and kind of see what the coverage is and what we were kind of expecting before the game, what we talked about through the week, happened right before our eyes because number 10's out there.
What did you think were the biggest issues in the second half? Why you guys could not finish drives?
I just think of the things, just trying to do our jobs. I think of the run assignments where we're not fitting right, and then just every time we're at third down, making sure that we come up with those plays on third down.
When you guys got the ball back, just over
Stafford's
4
on the
minutes
podium,
left,
guys.
down by 9, did you feel like, here we go again, we're going to come
Sorry,
back?
could you
When you
repeat
guys
that?
got the ball back, I think you were down after they scored. You were down by 9, got the ball, like, well, I think just over 4 minutes left. Were you thinking, okay, we're going to be able to overcome this?
Yeah, 100%. I'm feeling confident, especially anytime we step out there, that we need to get points. We see our defense giving us the fight, showing us the fight that we had the opportunity to come back. Just weren't able to go out there and execute.
Have you talk about a small margin of error when you're going against an Eagles team like this? Do you guys feel like there are just a few adjustments that need to be made to turn these losses into wins?
100%. It comes down to, I think, our execution. I feel like the game plan that we're going out with is the energy, the guys. We have the right guys out there in the right spots. It just comes down to executing what our coaches have game planned for us.
Have you watched much with Cooper, like coming up, like in college the last few years?
100%. I had the opportunity. Coach Junior Adams was my receivers coach, who coached Cooper a little bit as well. So I've seen a lot of Cooper tape, and it's consuming more and more.
Do we see that in you? Is that part of a little bit of him in you?
A little bit, definitely a different style, but I love being able to watch him. He has a plethora of things that he can do, so it makes it super nice to be able to learn from him.
He talked about sort of the joy you have for playing. He seems to have that too, even though he's been at this for a minute.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
It makes it super fun, like just being out there. Like he may not be verbalizing a lot of words, but you can tell the emotion that he plays with, and just his sense of urgency is that joy that I feel like I have because I smile a lot more.
For sure. So people shouldn't drop you from their fantasy teams as well. When it comes down to, right?
I don't know.